Hi guys, welcome to another review. Today I got a request to review Horns with like Daniel Radcliffe, and it's a very interesting film. Like it's fun to see Daniel Radcliffe like not be in a school uniform and like in Harry Potter or anything like that, but it's a very interesting film. Just like, I'm gonna spoil it for you guys because the plot is really cool. Like Dan Radcliffe's girlfriend gets killed, and the story sort of presents itself as like sort of detective mystery story, and then suddenly Dan Radcliffe's character starts growing horns out of his head and becomes a full-out demonic character. It's very interesting because like as he like sort of goes out of his way to create all this get all this evidence, he becomes like more of like a sinner, because he's like originally in the start of the film he's very Christian and he's very religious. So as he's like going down this dark path, there's like he's getting evidence, he's becoming more and more corrupted by sin, and he's becoming more of an actual devil and demon, which is like clear how the town presents him as, and how like the actual effects in this film are very like believable, and they're very like cool to look at as well, because like with the horns coming out his head and like the full out demonic body he sort of progresses into is really cool to watch, and all like the actual situations he gets into, because like this one part again, you're welcome to watch the film because I always think of it because like spoilers don't really affect you in the long run, because like your experience of the film is unique to mine, as every other film is subjective. And again, if I told you Bruce Willis was dead, you'd still go and watch Sixth Sense and enjoy it. Be like, oh yeah, he is dead, and then by the end of the film you wouldn't have even cared, or it wouldn't have even affected the film. So anyway, this is one part when his body gets burnt, it gets flung into a river, and it comes out the river a few minutes after, and he's burnt, and he looks fully like some sort of demonic creature that's come out of like right out of like possession film, and it is amazing to see. Especially some of the shots in this film are really cool. Like some of the shots with his like girlfriend are like really mesmerizing, because like how they've shot her and like just stuff like that, and the fact that you never actually fully meet the girlfriend, yet you have like this fully connected sort of emotional attachment to her, which is very well done, because you never actually have any like actual screen time when she's with the other characters. Like you have no, it's all flashbacks. Like it's all well done, it's all really interesting. And again, if you haven't seen this film and you're like a fan of like horrors and like possession films in general, because like it's very like it presents itself as like a serious like mystery, but then it like sort of unveils itself as like sort of a very dark sort of comedy. But then it's still sort of like when I watched Doctor Strangelove, you can still take it as like a very serious film, because its sort of comedy is very hidden and so dark you don't really understand most of the jokes. Again, if you haven't seen this film, you should go and watch it, because it's just bloody amazing. It's extremely fun, and I would warn you guys, some of the scenes are very gruesome, and the other scenes are like just mild. Like it's not like it doesn't really know what it's doing with the violence. It's more like it's kind of saving the violence for specific scenes, because like this one scene when a guy like basically swallows a whole snake and it comes out this wound that he's sort of progressed from getting stabbed, and just the imagery in this film is like really, really cool. Like most of the Daniel Radcliffe shots of him with like a trident looking just like the devil, which is really cool. And again, guys, if you have not seen Horns, go and see it. I'd say the only bad thing about this film is it sort of like creates these situations by itself. Like there's no really meaning, like there's not really any explanation for like some of the crazy stuff that happened between Daniel Radcliffe's character and like the other random people he finds, because like for some reason he has like sort of ability to like sort of get people to tell them their sort of inner sort of desires, and it's really weird. Like they're not really normal, like they're just really weird, especially like when he goes to see the doctor and he like deliberately asks the doctor to like cut his hands off, and he's like, no, can't do that, I'll rather just have sex with this nurse here. It's like, what, are you kidding me? Again, that's really the only bad thing about it. Like again, I'm really the only bad thing about it is that so much crazy shit happens, which is so fun to watch. So again, that's probably a positive anyway. So yeah, I'll probably give this a 4.5 out of 5, because again, most of the crazy shit that happens don't really make sense, and like it's just like, oh yeah, why is that happening? Because it is happening. That's mostly their approach to the film, is this is happening because why not? Again, see you guys. Comment below what other films you want to review, and subscribe and like, and see you again. Another Stu Reviews.